Hi guys, we're quickly going to talk about AAVE today, or AAVE. I always wonder how you pronounce this particular token, but we can see some big news along the way, and this is something I want to highlight to you guys. This is the V4 protocol upgrade, which is coming soon for AAVE. And one thing that's also interesting, which is happening in conjunction with this right now, not only are we seeing quite a solid recovery from that liquidation sweep that we just had, we can also see that the total valuation of altcoins sitting at 1.57 trillion is also trying to push up to this direct resistance at 1.7 trillion. If we do make a breakthrough here, guys, we could possibly see altcoins reach a new all-time high in enterprise discovery, which means those large cap altcoins could move even higher in price. My personal target is between 2.1 and 2.6 trillion. I'm not saying that will happen for sure, but it is something to look forward to. And just zooming out on the charts really reminds us how far we've grown, how far we have come. You know, if you were in the 2019 space, alts are up massively. Alts are up massively, 30x in valuation. However, one interesting insight is that alts are not really that much higher in terms of value as to where they were in November 2021. So we really do need this to happen. Now, let's not sidetrack. So here it says the update promises major changes to improve user experience and introduces a modular design, replacing AAVE's monolithic architecture. That's some sort of description. Decentralized finance DeFi platform AAVE said it will release its V4 update, a major protocol upgrade. It says sometime in the fourth quarter of 2025. So we know it's around the corner. We know it's sometime soon, this particular year. It's going to introduce modular lending markets and additional risk controls, among new features. The update introduces a new hub and spoke modular design to AAVE to allow for crypto borrowing and lending markets, which basically with more custom parameters, without trapping liquidity in different silos, according to an update from AAVE. Liquidity hubs act as central pools for modular spokes. Each of the spokes represents a different market with one of three risk profiles and features different borrowing and lending rates, replacing AAVE's current uniform rates. The team wrote, each spoke registers with a hub, draws liquidity, and, upon repayment, returns both base rate set at the hub level and an asset-specific risk premium tied to its collateral composition. Here we can see the network map of how this would work. Right here. So you have these different spokes, so quite confusing DeFi, complex financial stuff. But I'm sure some people out there will look at this and just be like, yeah, I understand that. A diagram illustrating AAVE's V4 hub and spoke architecture. So the update includes a new user interface that gives a unified wallet level view of the modular spokes, allowing users to see detailed information and route trades through different market modules from the unified overview. So this is pretty cool in a nutshell. And here are more examples of this particular network map on how the V4 upgrade is going to work and how the money moves around and how the network works itself, the inputs and the outputs. It's very, very interesting. It says AV4 introduces a position manager that can execute actions on behalf of users. So yeah, this might be a bit of a boring video in some way, but we can see just looking at the total value locked, this is a DeFi Llama screenshot I can see here. That TVL has been ever growing. It's been ever increasing over the last months. And this is a very, very bullish sign right here, in my honest opinion. So definitely something to look forward to with the AAVE ecosystem. In terms of price action, this thing, if anyone was able to buy AAVE at $70, $80, $90, $100, you got in at an absolute crazy opportunity. This basically takes you back to summer of 2024. And right now, AAVE on the weekly time frame, it's sitting at a very integral support of $250. If we do hang around here, we get some nice consolidation. We get some good momentum in the market, and we see these altcoins finally rise again. We could possibly see AAVE move higher. And I think, with AAVE being an ERC20 coin, if Ethereum starts to go higher, hit $5,000 and such, we could also see AAVE increase. So the value of the TVL and everything will also go up too. Now, the big target is $388 for AAVE, because every time we get there, happened in December, happened also in August of 2025, we kept rejected. So if we get this catapult to the upside, we could be expecting 52% gains with AAVE, with its V4 sort of upgrade on the way. Now, I'm not saying that happened for sure, it's speculation, but it could be something that does happen, and should it happen, it will be very, very exciting. Obviously, with what just happened, downside is always to be thought of, and nothing is just up. So there's a lot of support at $218, and if we do end up moving down, there could still be 15% downside on the short term for AAVE as well. So it's difficult. This is why buying in bear markets and just holding for years is usually the superior strategy, because you can delete all the noise and just look at that average monthly value, and you can sort of sit back and relax a little bit more. If you are looking to obtain some AAVE, you can check out Bitchnix. It's linked down below with this beautiful exchange. You can also copy trade other successful traders out there. But honestly, this is one of my favorites right now, guys. It's super easy to buy. You can just use Apple Pay, Visa, MasterCard to buy some tokens. And if we obviously look at right now we're on the spot side, we can just find AAVE is going to be here. So if you do want to buy it, it's available in Bitchnix. You can buy it very, very easily. You can trade it on futures, or you can just simply spot trade it. It's completely up to you, but this is one of my favorite exchanges right now, with some great features and some very, very easy to use staking features, offering 11% APY in most cases as well. So really, really cool, guys. Bitchnix link down below, and do enjoy those juicy sign up bonuses. So overall, how do I feel about AAVE? Well, I'm bullish. They also just recently partnered with Blockdaemon, which is supporting AAVE now. Two trusted names with long-standing track records of security. They're joining forces to set standards for institutional DeFi. So this is absolutely huge. There's the leading staking provider for institutions, chose AAVE for its long history of trusted operations and risk control. The integration includes dedicated support for Bitcoin, ETH, and stablecoins. And looking at their stablecoin valuation right now, it's just tapped into $15 billion, and the trend is your friend. And I also predict that one day we will see AAVE with 20, 25 billion and 50 billion and even $100 billion worth of stable coins, and that's what it will be home to. So that is absolutely insane with the AAVE protocol, and the AAVE team done very good, and the market cap has always held very well. 750 million in the bear market, up to 5 billion in the bull market, sitting at 3.87 billion. Let's hopefully see some more upside for this coin. Subscribe if you're new here. Jump into my Patreon, which is linked down below if you want to get early alphas, trading signals every day, also straight to DEX launches, alpha plays, and follow the smart money. The link is down below to the Patreon. Have a little look and see which one suits you best. We've got loads of different tiers, and thank you for watching this video. Subscribe, like, comment, share with a friend, and we'll see you soon.